welcome to Betty's Kitchen. Today we're making festive black bean salad. So we're going to be using black beans, and I'm just using the canned variety. I don't make things from scratch just to make a salad. And here I have the black beans, and you can see that these are very dark. They're not as black as some that you might get, but they're not as brown. These happen to be a Bush's brand, and if you have a favorite brand, just get whatever you like in this size, which is just a standard about 14 ounces or so, 14 and a half sometimes. And then I'm going to use some corn. I decided to use something called steamers. Actually, you can put this in your microwave and it will stay in this pouch and steam and get done. But I wanted to use my steamy, so you'll see it sitting over there on the stove. And I just opened the package and put the corn. This is whole kernel corn. I put it right in this basket and put it over boiling water for about 5 minutes or so because it was frozen and it had to be thawed. Now I also have some vegetables I'm going to add. I have a partial cucumber here. Some of you may have seen the water that I made. This was the spa cooler that had, in some cases, had zucchini, had cucumber and other items. It's very lovely. And as it sits here, it gets more flavor in it. So we're going to enjoy that. But I did use up part of the cucumber and I didn't want to waste the rest. So we need about a half a cucumber here. So I'll be taking off the end part. We don't need that end part. And I might use that much or maybe a little less. And this zucchini is even bigger. Again, I'll take off the end part. I'll never need that. And I probably won't use the whole thing. It would probably be more like a half a zucchini. So think in terms of half of a cucumber and half of a zucchini, an average size zucchini, not those huge ones that you occasionally run into. They're useful maybe for zucchini bread because you get a lot of the shredded zucchini if you try to do that. I also have a red bell pepper here, and I think probably half of it's going to be enough. So pretty much 1/2 of all three things. 1/2 cucumber, 1/2 zucchini, 1/2 red bell pepper. We'll mix that with our beans and our corn, and over here at the end I have some fresh cilantro that I'm going to chop up, and we'll put that in as flavor, and then we'll make a little dressing. So I'm going to go away and get some of this work done. I'm going to start by putting the beans in a serving bowl. It can be right in the serving bowl because this is not going to be too messy. And as long as I've picked a bowl that's big enough to hold it, I'll be able to toss it around. And it's going to be a quick and easy and healthy salad for you. So I'll be right back and we'll continue. Now I'm ready to start assembling the salad. And I already have the beans, the black beans, in my serving bowl, and I've brought over the steamed corn. And I'm looking at the quantity here as compared to the quantity of beans. It looks like there's about twice as much, and I think they should be equal. So what I'm going to do is just take about half. And if you want to use the entire quantity of corn, I would suggest you use 2 cans of the black beans. But here I'm just going to go down the middle and get half of that, and I think that will be the best look and best combination of flavors. It won't be too corny. Now the other vegetables I have chopped, and I did tell you I was going to use a half cucumber, which is here, and I left the peeling on. That makes it healthier. I have half zucchini here, again with the peeling on, and then I have the half of the red bell pepper. So we'll just slide all of those in. And this makes such a beautiful, colorful dish. I think you'll really love serving it, and it tastes really good too. I have one more item to add before I make a little sauce to put over the top, and that item is my herb that I brought in from the herb garden. And it is cilantro today. I thought that went really well with the flavors that we're putting in here and the idea that this is festive and maybe even fiesta style. So I'm just taking some kitchen shears or scissors and just chopping the cilantro And it depends on how much you like this as to whether you even use it and how much you choose to use of it. We really like it, so we'll probably put like a half cup of chopped cilantro on here. But I'm just doing a little bit here for demonstration purposes, and we'll probably pick up the rest of this and put it in later. But for now, just put in as much as you want of the chopped cilantro. And then we'll get our spoon and our fork. There's my spoon. And just kind of get these together a little bit before we try to put any kind of dressing on it. Isn't that pretty? And it smells so good. That cilantro, when you cut into it, the flavor is released into the room. The whole kitchen smells like cilantro. So I hope you love it. All right, now you could just eat it like that, but most people like a little bit of dressing, and you could use a bottle dressing if you like. Maybe a vinaigrette would be good. Raspberry vinaigrette might taste really good with this. What I'm going to do is use 2 items that I'm just going to sprinkle over the top, and then I'll toss it again and it'll be done. So that's the easy way to make a dressing. We're going to use sugar, a half cup, and we're going to use, this is apple cider vinegar, 1/2 cup. So it's really easy to remember how to make this. And you can make it in the amount you want. If you wanted 1/4 cup of each, then it would still get that nice sweet and tangy flavor. But if you wanted to soak it overnight in this, that's fine. It would be a stronger flavor, but it would be sweet from the sugar and tangy from the vinegar. So here goes our sugar. So here we have it. It's all mixed together and it's smelling so wonderful. And you know, as I said, it looks like a lot of sugar and a lot of vinegar. Let me dig down to the bottom. You can see it sitting there. If you'll give this a stir every once in a while, it's going to be in the refrigerator. And we'll cover it with plastic wrap, but just give it a stir every once in a while, and that will bring those flavors back up to the top and move things around. And you should let it sit about 4 hours before you eat it. I know it would be good right now, but you can even let it go overnight. That's great if you prepare it ahead of time. But any way you do it, I think you're going to like it, and you're going to find it to be a very healthy salad. I hope you love it. Now my salad is finished, but I have not let it chill yet. So it's going to be less tasty than it will be later on, but I can give you an idea of what I'm tasting here by just showing you how I would serve it. I would pick a nice salad plate, and probably it'd be nice to have lettuce around here or something. I just didn't think of that ahead of time, or I would have been prepared with some kind of backdrop for all of these colorful vegetables. Now this is a dish that I think we can call vegetarian without getting in trouble. I shouldn't say that, should I, Rick?
Yes, you should.
Well, I want to do things for my vegetarian friends. I really do. But you have me so scared off because there might be some oil or something that I didn't even think about that came from an animal, and then I just get all sorts of hate mail. So, I mean, you're not that bad, but it makes me think, oh, I wish I hadn't even done that recipe. But anyway, let's see what it tastes like. Try to get some of all of that, and even a little bit of cilantro there. Actually, I got a lot of red pepper. Red bell pepper. It's not hot. This is so good. I think this is a way for you to get some vegetables in your body, because it's almost like eating something that you look forward to instead of that's on the side of your plate and you'll eventually get around to it, and if you don't eat all of it, then that's okay. It's really good. Enjoy.